experience the most exciting battle in history. Let's get ready to battle. Feel the intensity when power and technique collide. Crush the competition. A battle beyond your imagination. Let the martial arts madness begin. 2001 is the year we made contact. Welcome to the revolution. Capcom versus SNK 2. Millionaire Fighting 2001.
Silent Scope wanted a 720 there, but didn't get it.
No, he gets it. All right. Rip and beef.
All right.
Learned that same way with my Joe. So
Yeah.
Ooh, the tricks.
Start of the round.
削れるかどうかは試合を大きく左右しそうだが、見えないこの中段。
Along with guard cancels, small jump is another one of the most common mechanics in CVS2. It also can be found in 4 of the 6 grooves, but this time P, S, N, and K. Small jumps, sometimes referred to as short jumps, can be found in SNK grooves, which makes sense as many of the older as well as newer KOF games have more than one type of small jump. P groove, on the other hand, is most likely due to the fact that P groove is a representation of Street Fighter 3 Third Strike. There, players can execute what is called a UOH, or Universal Overhead, which is exactly what it sounds like, a unique universal overhead for each character. However, in CVS2, short hops follow more along the lines of KOF small jumps. To perform a small jump, you either lightly press up, or you press up and quickly revert back to down. Note this can be done in any direction. When done correctly, your character will slightly jump in the direction you indicated, and while in the air, you can execute any of the 6 normals. In fact, that's the only thing you can do while in the air of a small jump. During a small jump, obviously you can't block, but you also can't perform any special actions. This includes parry, just defend, specials, supers. However, just like normal jumps in this game, you retain your trip guard as long as you don't press any buttons while jumping. Small jump is one of the strongest offensive tools in CVS2. Being able to use any normal attack during the jump means it has a wide variety of utility. Using a heavy attack, you can combo from a short hop by immediately canceling into a special or super on reaction. Linking into a grounded normal is possible but difficult as you have extra landing frames when you attack during a short hop. Obviously, this can be used for cross-ups during your opponent's wake-up, and you can even use light attacks during your small jump as ticks for command throws. Also, your jumping attack can be done at any point during the small jump. Most of the attacks are done at the end of the jump to try to attempt to hit confirm. However, by attacking immediately on the rise, you can easily perform an overhead. However, attacks this way, if they do not kill your opponent, can lead you open to retaliation. Obviously, having a quick overhead leads to a simple mix-up, where you jump and fake an attack and instead go for an empty low. In a quick note, in grooves that have short jump, you actually have extra starter frames when jumping, which means that this changes the timing for being able to Tiger Knee or Instant Air special certain attacks. For instance, in Akuma's Instant Air Fireball or Geese's Instant Air Rapuken. Dealing with short jumps is what you would expect. It's a jump. If you can react to them, you can anti-air a short jump. You can anti-air with something that has invincibility, or you can anti-air with a normal. I'll leave it up to you to find the best normal for the characters that you play. As you would expect, this is very hard to do straight from a reaction. And if you're attempting to anti-air with a normal, you're going to need to use something fast, and or something that can low profile. Otherwise, it's easy to get counter hit on the attempt. Short jumps are pretty straightforward. If it is in the groove that you're using, it's going to be one of the strongest offensive tools that you have. When it's in the groove that your opponent is using, it's going to be one of the hardest options to defend against. I hope this has given you some extra insight into short jumps, and I'll see you in the next one.
I know that you'll be back.